This is the Sandpit episode 31. On the mic is myself, Tom, Stoba,
Hey, what's up?
and Abe.
Good evening. I'm still not captured. I'm still American. So hello.
Calling from the trenches. You are kind of going in and out right now, but not too bad. Um,
Sorry, I had food in my mouth, so I was trying to not
this
smack.
this dude.
Oh man, what you eating?
This is like a lemon bar protein nut thing. Pretty good.
Oh, cool, man.
Nice. It'll be your is that your breakfast since you just woke up?
More or less, this is my attempt to like mm, survive. The
Yes.
day,
Yeah.
the start of the day.
Yeah, I feel that. What do you get do to start your day, Stoba?
Jesus Christ. Starting the day, I don't even remember, but I can tell you how I end my day.
Hmm.
I got a large pizza from Papa John's for six
Nice.
dollars and 39 cents.
Jesus,
One
nice.
topping. Pretty good, right?
What topping did you get?
Just pepperoni.
What topping do you prefer? Or
Man,
toppings?
oh, if I have free reign on
Mm-hmm.
pizza toppings, I'm gonna go double cheese. Give me spinach, pepperoni, onions, and let's say pepperoni again. That's 5 toppings. Double pepperoni, spinach, onion, and double cheese. And also, cook it a little extra, just a little well done on the pizza.
Yeah, you
Like
like a burnt.
a little crispy, a little blackened,
Yeah,
Cajun.
I like the deep dish. Um,
It feels like you get more for your money with the deep dish.
Heck yeah, so much more bread if I can eat for
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
And what about you, Abe? What do you like get on your pizza?
For me, the uh, I gotta say I am a fan of the veggies on a pizza. I think on a pizza, veggies go the extra mile than they would on most other foods. So I do like the mushrooms. I do like the bell peppers if they have that nice little crisp.
Mm-hmm.
And with the meats, pepperoni, you can't go wrong. Sausage, even chicken or what have you. But I do like that cheese too. Sometimes just a cheese pizza is the way to go,
Cheese
especially
pizza
in
is
like a
great.
yeah, like a Costco. Like the cheese pizza is better than pepperoni pizza, and you know it's better because that shit has more grease because it has more calories. So
Yeah,
yeah,
the plain
yeah,
cheese pizza got more calories than the pepperoni because they like double up on
yeah,
the cheese. It's so good.
exactly. So yeah, I mean with a pizza you can't really go wrong.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's true. Uh, so today there was something I want to talk about. Is scientists recently um were able to n- connect neurons to a fruit fly, connect its neurons to a computer, and place it basically in a virtual world. And when they did that, the neurons of the brain were started shooting off, and it started to act like it was cleaning itself, looking for food, acting as if nothing was different besides it was just a fly in the world. I kind of wanted to see what you guys thought about that.
Wait, you're telling me they like modeled a fruit fly's brain so accurately that they were able to recreate it digitally neuron by neuron?
Yes,
Jesus. That seems like a lot of work.
it does, yeah. And it functioned without any input. Like as soon as it was turned on, it acted as if nothing had happened. It was just like it was a normal day for
Like
it.
we're just biological machines.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, man, cause and effect.
Um,
Well, I would just say that I'll be impressed when there's more than a fruit fly, and also because I mean it'd be very easy to fake that with a fruit fly, right?
Oh yeah.
Toss me something more complex. Toss me more complex. Let me
What's
see it.
one step
Let me
up from
believe
a
it.
fruit fly? Where do we go from here?
Crab?
Mm,
I think I saw that like a fruit fly has something like, oh man, it was, I want to say 140,000 neurons, while like a human has like 15 million neurons or something like that.
Oh, well, that seems generous. I think the next step up from a fruit fly is the average player in one of my Overwatch games.
It's rough, man.
I'm pretty sure we could mimic that.
It's so fucking rough. I'm a bad Overwatch player, man. I gave up on that shit.
Yeah, because you played it for like 2 hours, and
Yeah,
the people you're fighting against have played it for 2,000. I
it's
don't
so
blame you.
true. Fuck that
Fuck
shit.
that shit.
Fuck that
Those
shit.
old games only have trained killers left.
Like Team Fortress
Why
2.
don't you try picking up like League of Legends?
Oh, fuck that shit.
It's only 200 characters to learn.
God, fuck that shit.
Oh, I don't know what the Batman in a fucking mech suit does with these 12 items.
But you see, but I know like a lot of people are getting tired of the. We'll come back to the fruit fly, but the getting tired of these hero shooter games. Like there's Marvel Rivals now, and then the High Guard came
Yeah,
out, and then that just bombed completely. Sadly.
yeah, yeah. It looked like a fine game, honestly.
Yeah, it is just the launch
People
got fucked.
bandwagon the hate on that shit.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Sad but true. And now we got what Marathon that's doing it. I think.
Yeah,
Well,
Marathon's coming out. Yep.
that's more like Destiny, I guess. But they, they I think the the game mode is more extraction, like a Division. Have you played that?
Yeah, yeah, I played a little Division. I didn't really get to the PvP parts of it. I fell off in the PvE stuff. Like I don't really go for like the PvE style shooter where enemies just have like
A million.
huge HP
Yeah.
bars. It feels horrible dumping like 6 magazines into something's head just to kill it.
Hmm. I agree.
If it's PvP and lethality's a little higher, it's more fun for me. Like I was really into PUBG for a while. That was very fun.
I think you will like the PvP in Division. I got into it a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
I I don't think I ever actually extracted. I just roamed and killed. If somebody didn't make it seem as if they were a safe person to be or something like that.
So you were a monster.
Yeah, now that I'm playing WoW again, mm, from when we played Turtle WoW, um, before I started playing on PvE servers, I always played on PvP servers. That's what I grew up
Yeah.
on. And as a rogue, I mean, there would be nights where I didn't do any quests, I didn't gather anything. I just followed people that I was going to kill, um, or to see if it was safe for me to quest there. If they were questing there, then I would normally follow them and see if I could take them. Um, so it's transitioned into other games. It feels like
It seems a little predatory, man.
a little bit, a little bit.
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, just a tad. Um, I mean, but that's the game. I mean, that's why you have stealth. You know what I mean? It, I think people should be using it for various
I mean,
things.
the game gave you all the tools to be a monster,
Yes.
and the world needs monsters. If you weren't doing it, who would?
I, I'll be really, I do feel like I'm a monster sometimes. Like, at work,
Mm.
uh, people will look at me and try to stare me down, or not stare me down, but whatever. Um, but I'll look back and they look away, like way fast, like not way fast. I'm over exaggerating. I'm getting sidetracked. I do feel like a monster, like in real life and in most games that I play. I don't think I do much similar than what other people do.
I think someone like you made me quit World of Warcraft once. Like it took me a few times before that game really grabbed a hold of me, but I remember I hit like level 20 and I was on a PvP server trying to do like the shaman quest to go to Terran Mill.
Hmm.
And I had no idea where it was, so I was like running like through the woods and shit of Hillsbrad foothills or something.
Oh,
I think I
man.
was actually in Silverpine. And I was like weaving between wolves because I was like low level or something. And like I think I got ambushed by a rogue and I just like flopped over dead. I got like one shot by level 60 or something.
Hmm.
And I had no idea what even happened. I was like looking at my combat log. So I think he just vanished. I didn't know if I got PvP'd, if there was a bug, and I was like, this
Hmm.
game fucking sucks. And I quit. I literally quit for like 3 months.
See, when I would never fight, I would never kill somebody that was gray. I believe the once you're like 10 levels higher, they would turn gray.
Yeah, I think so.
Um, unless I had just cause or like when I was bodyguarding No Next through Stranglehold. Oh man, that was such a
Oh
good
man,
day.
Stranglethorn. There was so much PvP there, dude.
So much PvP. It was a fucking, man, it was a
When I
slaughterhouse.
got more into the game, I got really into PvP, and I was on a PvE server. But I remember going to Stranglethorn Vale and setting my totems up on a bridge in like a line down the middle of the bridge, and then just hiding off to a bush in the side, waiting for someone to roll up and be like, "What are these things that I can click on?" And they click on them and auto attack them and flag themselves. I'd run out and murder them.
God
Feel
damn,
like a genius.
that's a fucking monster. That's a fucking trap.
I did worse things than that, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember like pushing people out of my farm spots by dropping totems on top of mobs that they killed. So that when they'd go to right click it to loot it, they'd auto attack my totem and flag on. And of course, I could probably just one shot them with my High Warlord axe. It was
So
it was good times.
good shit. Um, so with the fly, with the fruit fly, wouldn't that these are like the baby steps of before we are able to copy our our thoughts, I guess, into a digital platform.
I don't know, man.
Man, you're the expert, Stoba.
Do we even need to
Let me.
copy our thoughts onto a digital platform? Do we want to upload our consciousness to the internet?
Isn't
Or do
that
we just want to make really sexy AI girlfriends?
well, a few things with that? Wouldn't this be the pinnacle of what most people believe we exist for? You know, find that cure all to mortality. Being able to become digital and in that
Yeah,
process, making it to where you
yeah,
can
bro.
become infinite copies of yourself.
Just because you can make a copy of yourself doesn't mean you're transferring your consciousness
No,
from one
I
location
know,
to another.
I know. It's how I would act or be. It's
I can
not
post a photo of myself to the internet, and I am not uploading myself to the internet.
Mhm.
what I'm saying is it. Yes, you're correct. It's a copy of you. It's I agree with that. I understand that, but that's still creating immortality for your being, your consciousness. Because isn't that all we really are? We're just in a vessel.
I think that's a bigger question than I can really answer.
Well, I
I
can
love
answer
you.
it.
That's
I can answer it. That's an easy one. That's an easy one. Right? Just as you are not your body, you are not your personality. Even your personality is something that's an add-on to whatever the essence of existence is. So if you're able to copy the personality, that doesn't really mean much, you know, because you're not copying the essence of what it is to be a person. And I think even like a lot of the fiction surrounding this topic has sort of come to the conclusion of that's why anytime you get the movie where they copy the person into the machine or whatever, they lose their soul. They become a monstrous version of their own personality. You know, I think it's the essence of existence that keeps us from becoming monsters. You know, that's why when you get your Epstein's of the world, that people call them, say they you know they have their soulless things. You know, so yeah,
I get that. This actually kind of plays also into something I was gonna ask was how there's always a saying, you know, if you make too many copies over time, it degrades and degrades and degrades. Or
That's just
part.
multiplicity, dude.
What is
that's a good movie.
multiplicity? Making copies
That's
of yourself?
Michael Keaton.
No, I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that movie. Click came out around that time too, right?
Click the. Oh my god. The remote movie?
Yeah, man.
Oh god, I don't remember, dude. I
That
don't
Jim
think I
Carrey.
saw either of them.
What'd you
I think
say?
that was Jim Carrey, yeah. And Morgan Freeman, right?
And what?
Click?
Click.
No, that was Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Morgan Freeman? Where the
wait,
hell did that come from?
I'm thinking of a different movie.
Yeah.
Bruce
Yes.
Almighty. That's Bruce Almighty.
That is
Yes.
Bruce Almighty.
Yes.
That's what's his name.
Did you ever see
Uh,
Evan
uh,
Almighty?
No.
It was alright.
Did you ever see Blank Check?
Yes. God, throwback from this week. Uh, eh,
Uh,
have you ever seen Nukem High?
oh no, it's
It's
one of those movies, right?
so bad. It's what do you mean one of those movies?
It's a trauma, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
The way you said
Have
that.
have we seen the new Toxic Avenger yet?
No, I'll at some point see it.
All right, let's all
heard
watch it
mixed.
and convene next week for a very special episode.
Would you say it?
I've heard mixed things about it.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be one of those things where I have to watch it to get my proper judgment on it. I just, man, like I said, we talked about, um, I wish it wasn't such a high paid actor. I'm
You just
glad,
hate little people, dude.
dude.
You can't prove me wrong.
Yeah, you're right, you know, I can say, no, I don't. I adore them, but I can't prove you
Oh,
wrong.
who's your favorite? Who's your favorite actor?
Peter Dinklage.
I really like Warwick Davis.
Who's
What a
Warwick
classic.
Davis? Is he
This
the
man adores little people. Can't even name one actor.
Peter Dinklage? Warwick Davis is that the one where the guy where he's African American? He had like a goatee all the time. Who?
Dude, he was like an Ewok. He w- he was in all kinds of movies, dude.
I don't know. I don't know. I do you think if you were to transfer your mind into a simulation like they did with the fruit fly, what could you be given a different body? Like if somebody that could walk, couldn't walk, could now walk. changing that for the copy. I gotta look
I
more
have
into
no
this,
idea what question you just asked me.
dude. So there's a few things I think with the whole transferring your. See, that's the thing. I believe it's. I think they're hooked up to the fruit fly. I'm not too sure. I have to look into it. Um,
'Cause there's two ways of doing this. One is you somehow like connect sensors to the fruit fly that can like emulate its neural impulses into a computer and then try to simulate motion that way. Or the other way is literally what you first described is like copying every neuron piece for piece and recreating it in a machine model and then seeing how that reacts, which is what it sounds like they did,
I think
which is just
yes,
taking
yeah.
a very detailed copy and recreating it on a computer. Nothing gets transferred. They
I
just take a
see.
very clear like photo of you and try to recreate it digitally.
Man, so I think what you're kind of saying, making me rethink this a bit. Um, because if we were to do that with the humans, I feel that maybe we wouldn't act the way we were. Maybe we would be more basic functions, because that's what a fruit fly guy is doing, was his basic
Yeah.
functions.
You know, there's a really one of my favorite games of all time, which you've probably never heard of. It came out a few years ago, I think, like 2022. They made a new one, like a second one, like last year. It's called Citizen Sleeper, and it kind of explores this concept a little bit. It's mostly like a text-based adventure where the premise is you wake up in like a sci-fi world in like outer space on a space station. And what had happened was you a regular human went to space Amazon and they said, "Hey, let us copy your consciousness and we'll give you like $150,000 for it and we'll just, we'll own the copy and do whatever we want with it." And you're like, "Hell fucking yeah. I'll take free money, copy whatever you want." And then basically you wake up as this copied consciousness in a fucking robot body on a space station and you're on the run from space Amazon because you're basically a fucking slave.
It, it,
I think I think that's end game capitalism, man. They want to recreate us so we could be slave labor.
I mean, that's the thing too. Is like, especially with the robots that they have now. Instead of relying on AI to function them, just toss a person into them. Um, just a
Isn't
cop.
that what they were doing with those fucking Waymos, dude?
I'm not too sure about that.
You know, the fully
Hmm.
automatic, like self-driving cabs.
They actually had people controlling some of them, I believe.
I think what it was is anytime one got into a pickle, they would link up to like a facility in India or something where they
Hmm.
outsource shit. They would just use the cameras and shit to pilot them remotely.
Wait. Of all the things you said in that sentence, I hope it really wasn't a facility in India because I've seen videos of how they drive over there.
Well, yeah, but also like, hey, it costs a lot less.
Yeah, and you're right. It was over in India.
I think if you're driving in India, you probably have a really high skill level compared to America. Them
I
roads
guess
is
that's true,
crazy.
actually. Yeah, and you kind of have to drive that way over there, like.
Yeah, or you're not going anywhere. If you wait for your turn, you're not making a turn. You got to force your way in.
Have you seen like those
Yeah.
Establish
videos
consent afterwards.
where the train is going by, it doesn't stop, and people are just jumping on because that's how it is.
Yep.
It slows down enough, you just jump on. Man, it's seen some wild stuff. with from India.
If you could live in any country in the world, like money was no object, where would you go?
Antarctica.
Wow.
Money's.
You know, the internet's pretty bad out there, but you do you, boo.
I was gonna say, if money's no object, I can facilitate that. I would imagine.
I mean, yeah, maybe you get some Starlink or something.
Make them fucking run a cable to me. If I got enough money.
Yeah, true.
But
Your
yeah,
ping would
Starlink.
suck, but
Yeah, that's very true. How about
I mean,
you?
look,
Hmm?
I just gotta throw that out. If money was no object, why would you just settle in one place?
yeah, yeah. I think a houseboat's where it's at.
Hmm.
Maybe like a mega yacht, like the billionaires have. You know.
Hmm. Do you know how many people around the world I've met that would be cool to go visit and shit? Like I could spend my whole life doing that shit.
Just stay in international waters with your private
Hmm.
bodyguard, your dolphin fighting pit.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Could have a lot of fun.
fighting pit.
Your little people stable.
Man,
That'd be fun for Tom.
so fucked up, man. Um, yeah, you could just like have a carnival, not carnival, one of those giant cruises, carnival cruises, or whatever. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah. Cruise
Just
ship.
turn that into a fucking super yacht. Are super yachts
Fair.
bigger than that? I'm gonna look this up now.
No, cruise ships are way bigger,
Mm.
but yachts are way nicer. Cruise ships are big because you have to have like thousands of separate cabins for like everybody to sleep in. I remember when I was going to school on Kauai, I was up on a mountain going to school, and the bus would have to drive down the mountain to get to the bottom, and we were right next to a harbor. And I remember distinctly like sitting on the bus driving down the mountain and looking up at a fucking cruise ship in the harbor. I was like, that is a very big boat.
Yeah, cruise ships are skyscrapers laying over, right?
They are so much bigger in person than you could ever imagine on like a camera. You know how like horses are bigger in person?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same with the cruise ship. You think they're big? They're not. They're colossal.
Wow. I just saw the world's largest cruise ship compared to the world's largest yacht. It's like, say you could probably do 10 to 20 of them in there. That's
Dude,
massive.
if I were running from Dog the Bounty Hunter, I would hide on a cruise ship. How many cabins can he check in an hour? Not enough, dude. You could
Yes,
hide on a cruise ship your whole life.
yes, Roman. Well, you guys sleep at some point. He's got a lot of people. I mean, I think he
There
has
are
a
so
crew.
many hidey holes on a cruise ship that size. It's absurd, dude.
It is. And the amount of people that go missing from them too.
Yeah,
You've good reason, man.
very
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it's real
You
bad.
think some? You think some people literally just hide after they're supposed to get off and just like, nope, I'm living here now. Uh,
Hell yeah, dude.
fuck,
Yeah.
If you
fuck
know
my
the cops
life.
are waiting for you, I'd hide. There's tons of food, open buffets. Just fill your pockets and crawl into a crawl space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You just find a hidey hole, turn it
Yeah,
into a little apartment like those people did with the at that one mall.
dude. That's the way to do it, man. You could save so much money just stowing away on a cruise ship.
Mm.
Yeah, just make sure you blend in. Don't take any of the rides. Just
Hey, you could steal an outfit. Just
yeah.
pretend you belong there. I mean, who's gonna call you out?
I just picture the crew of the ship just being like, this is your 10th time going on the cruise. Yeah, see your ticket.
Oh man, I
Well,
misplaced it. I think it's in my cabin. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I think they'd find you.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think it's always the same crew on the same cruise.
Well, you're out to sea for a long time all at once.
Hmm.
It's months at a time.
Yeah, you're out there for like an entire month, right? Or longer, depending on the cruise.
I'm probably talking out my ass. I've actually never been on a cruise.
I've known a few people that have.
I'd
A
go on
couple
it. I got nothing against it.
I wouldn't. I've heard nothing but
Let's
good
do it.
things, but I wouldn't.
Let's have a podcast cruise.
Eh,
And we'll
they
invite
do
one
actually.
lucky listener to join us.
I would do a cruise with you too. I think we'd have fun.
That'd be a blast.
It would be a blast. It'd be so dumb. We'd be so drunk. I just know it.
I don't think I'd drink. I think
Really?
I'd just eat a lot of melons.
Why? Why melons?
They're good. Love a fucking melon, dude.
Dude,
Just cutting them up's a pain in the butt, but if they're just at the buffet, dude,
I just
watermelon, cantaloupe, winter melon.
I just picture us like getting on the cruise, and the first thing you ask them is, do you guys have melon?"
Looking for big juicy melons.
The
Point me in the right direction.
fuck? You know, I do love a good watermelon. Um,
Hell yeah,
that's
dude.
my favorite, I think.
Of the melons?
Hmm.
Yeah, I think watermelon is a high tier melon for sure.
What about the yellow watermelon?
Never heard of it.
You should check it out.
Sounds like an imposter.
It, yeah,
Is it yellow outside or inside?
inside instead of red.
It's the outside green.
I don't know. I've only seen the inside.
It's a
You know,
watermelon then, dude. Sounds like a squash.
It's labeled yellow watermelon.
so you know why melons can't get married, right?
Why's that?
Because they can't elope.
It's just,
That's a great
Real
watermelon
shame.
joke.
it's good.
It's a real,
I
it's a real, it's a real shame because they were really looking forward for their honeydew.
Oh, oh, you're so good.
oh man. I yeah, yellow watermelon. You should look it up. I think they're sweeter, maybe.
I see pictures here. Do you like to salt your watermelon, or do you not do that? Some people do.
No, no, no,
Yeah, I'm with
Tahini,
you.
you gotta throw some tahini on there.
no.
Oh man,
What about
that's what we get for having a Mexican on the podcast, dude.
A little chamoy on there too. Ooh, that's pretty good.
No, dude. Oh, my whiteness is showing. Damn.
man? What about popcorn?
Watermelons don't need nothing except a fridge. If they're
Yes,
cold, I like them.
yes.
Put a little lime.
What about popcorn? Do you put stuff on your what? Do you put hot sauce on your popcorn?
Of course.
That's-
Sometimes.
Do you put hot sauce or just like hot seasoning?
No popcorn. Oh well, lately it used to just be a little salt, a little hot sauce. But my girlfriend does a little bit of paprika on there,
I've tried
and
that. Yeah.
not the hot sauce, and the paprika is actually pretty good on there. I like it, especially on like the white cheddar type of popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
That's too much flavor. I like some salt and a little bit of that fake butter. The stuff that gives you like popcorn lung, you know that stuff?
What? That gives you popcorn lung? No, I don't.
Yeah, you never heard of popcorn lung, man?
No.
You get it from working in the popcorn factories where they use the
Yeah.
fake popcorn flavor, movie theater butter style. You can buy that shit straight off Amazon. It's hella good.
Popcorn lung. I'm going to look that up. I was thinking of broccoli lung from people vaping.
Same
Yeah.
thing,
Same thing. That's cool.
same chemical.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's why they call it that. But these days, don't worry, they changed up the formula. You'll rarely run into one that uses that anymore.
I I get AMC popcorn. They sell their own like bags now. It's pretty good.
Well, you know what? Just go to Amazon, buy a carton of Flavicol. It's just a powdered like butter
Flavicol
flavored agent. Flavicol. Yeah.
agent.
Yeah, yeah. You add that to your popcorn. It's gonna taste better than sex.
Man, I'm oddly reminded of the time you told me about how you bought some ant killer stuff that was probably not legal because of how like poisonous it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, it's been like more than 7 years, so I think I can talk about it without getting prosecuted.
Yeah, hopefully.
I had a real fucking war with some ants, and like I couldn't kill them, man. They were raiding my pantry. They were getting in my peanut butter. I couldn't afford new peanut butter. I had to eat anti peanut butter. It was crunchy. When I bought it smoked, I didn't like it.
Anti what peanut butter?
Yeah, I had to eat the ants and the peanut butter, dude. I
Oh,
didn't have
the
any choice.
ants and the peanut.
And they made it crunchy, okay? So I was at war. I was at war. And you know what? They don't have human rights. There's no Geneva Convention
Oh
protecting the
man.
ants. So I went to eBay and I found some Chinese sellers to mail me some stuff that may or may not have been mostly illegal in the United States. And let me tell you, it worked great.
The DDT or something?
Nah, nah, it's Miracle Chalk. I'm not gonna tell you how to buy it, but if you Google Miracle Chalk, you might find some. It's basically just a stick of chalk. I
Hmm.
don't know what's in it. But the ants basically treat it like fucking a vampire treats holy water. You draw a line wherever you don't want the ants to cross, and they will go and never come back. They hate it. I think it's mostly illegal because it's too easy to like poison people with it. You can
Hmm.
like drop it into soups or some shit. But the ants don't like it at all. That shit was great.
Chemical warfare. It works, sadly.
Against ants at least, yeah.
Um, yeah, I may have to check that out. We had some ant problems last year. I'm hoping they kind of went away after we sprayed and stuff.
There's options.
Oh, dude, I remember this as a kid. I'm not sure if it was legal then, but I remember there was this stuff in my parents' little cupboard thing. They had this magic chalk or whatever.
What'd you just
It
say?
doesn't taste good. Huh? You
What,
can't hear
can
me?
you repeat yourself? Yeah, no, I zoned for a second. Sorry.
I can translate. He said a
Uh,
while back, he had his grandparents had miracle chalk in their cupboard,
No,
and he's like,
my
"Oh
parents.
man, his parents had crazy chalk in their cupboard."
Yeah, it
You,
didn't taste good.
oh, you ate it.
Yeah, I took a bite out of it because I thought it was You remember those fun dip things?
Oh
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
it was
Like
good.
exactly like that. Did not taste like it though.
Uh, what's something that you did as a child that you basically what Abe did as a kid? You do something kind of dumb.
Oh,
Yeah.
for me, okay, I remember, dude. My mom had a bottle of Rolaids, which were anti-stomach acid, heartburn drugs, completely harmless, kind of like Tums these days. And I basically just thought they were candy. So I grabbed them and I ran off and I hid and I started shoveling them into my mouth. And after I got through about 10, it occurred to me for the first time in my young, like 40-year-old life, these might kill me. Maybe I shouldn't do this. I think they're drugs. And so I stopped myself and I didn't die.
Yeah. Thank
And that was
God.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
They were tasty though, they sweeten them with like sugar and crazy shit.
Yeah, yeah.
They have fun colors and flavors.
Mhm.
Perfect for a child.
And you remember how good Dimetapp used to taste?
No, I don't know. What is
That
that?
shit was banging, dude. That was That was like liquid Tylenol when I was a kid, because kids can't swallow pills.
Oh, yes, yeah.
They made it taste like super grapey.
Mm-hmm.
I remember taking Dimetapp being like, that's delicious.
Mm.
But, if you drank a little more, you'd have liver failure and fucking die. So it was
I
an
didn't know that.
interesting decision to make like Tylenol, which is incredibly toxic to your liver, taste better than candy and then market that product to children. So that was fun.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like
That's,
80s, 90s shit.
I mean, yeah, that's how it goes. Um, I always think back of like when people would look back and see the stuff with asbestos and the Wizards of Oz with that, or like using radioactive stuff because it glows.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
and like, what is our generation of that? What are we gonna
When
do?
we were putting lead in the gas
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it caused like a global 15% drop in IQ for like 50 years.
Yes.
Only for 50 years, so we're still suffering from it.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, I
Lead,
like those relates.
lead in our paint. Yeah. Man, God, we're such a stupid existence.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah, yeah,
And to this day, we're still buying unleaded gas.
Mhm.
man.
Which means, which means somewhere there is leaded gas if they have the unleaded option, right?
I mean, I think that's what made it smell so good. Gas in the 2020s has not smelled nearly as good as it did in the 90s. I think it was all the lead.
Man, the gas is gonna go so fucked right now with the fucking war that's going on.
Yeah, prices are up.
That's Yeah, but I mean, so what?
So what? I love it. I do feel like
What are
Whatever.
we gonna do, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think like I've said before, the world's on fire. Who the fuck cares anymore? I mean, nobody's stopping it.
That's right. Leave it to the younger generations to care.
No, no.
I used to care. Now I'm
Mm-hmm.
old.
I I remember when people would say, with plastics when they first started pushing recyclables and stuff, how this will degrade after 1,000 years, as predicted. Um, and I remember thinking, how the fuck is that going to be recycled or broken down if it can't go away for 1,000 years? And then years later, they come forward and say, "Well, we actually don't know if when or if it would ever stop existing." It's like, and then how is the plastic companies pushing forward the uh, recycle matters, even though it actually doesn't to them. I, the fact that we're just constantly making trash, we're filling up the world with trash, and now the sky with trash. So, it's just how can 1 to 3 people out of a group of 10 that are recycling and doing their part compared to the 7 other people? There's no way as humans could go back unless every single person was involved, and that's impossible.
I mean, humanity's over. Just kind of. It's easier when you accept it and go the ride.
Man, I hate that. I,
Am I wrong?
huh?
Am I wrong?
No, you're right. Yeah, that's a good stance to be at, in my opinion. Um, I mean, there's nothing you can do to, or there's nothing we know that we can do that could help reverse anything that's happening or put anything into a correct path. Uh, why not just enjoy the ride? I agree with you to a degree, but I can't get past what is the ride really supposed to be. If it's not for this planet, if it's not for, is there anything at all for this ride to be? Is it for me to decide? Um, and then if we were able to copy our consciousness or how our minds would react, I guess would be the better way. Would that other copy of me feel the same way, or would it feel different? Uh, because that's creating the split of what I experience suddenly becomes different than what my other conscience would experience. So is that other conscience just is it its own being at that point, or is it just still a copy of me? Like with cloning, I know that's all it is the what it looks like. That's period. But how could it be different with copying your consciousness?
Well, here's the interesting about cloning. I mean, at least based on the early cloning stuff they did, it's not even a copy of what you look like. It's just
The genetics,
they,
right?
yeah, they. But the thing with genetics is like it's just at least back then it was, and for now I think it's too complex to actually try to 100% copy something. It's just because you have so many genetics in you that are, recessive and all that. So the odds of one of those appearing, or even a mutation and gestation or whatever, you're never gonna be able to one-to-one copy something. No.
Yeah, yeah. Copying degrades it. That's some crazy shit,
But
man. If you could,
it's
if you could have your consciousness copied into something, into a simulated world, would you do that?
I mean, who's to say we didn't?
Yeah, I was gonna lead up into that. Um,
Mhm.
I don't think I would.
why not?
That seems irresponsible, man. It's like having a baby and not taking care of it. Once I upload that consciousness, I have no autonomy over it. It's going to do its own thing. Maybe it'll be
And
lonely. Maybe it'll be sad. Maybe it'll be afraid. I don't want that shit on
dude,
me.
imagine Stova with like 15% less consciousness on them. Like just more 15% more evil. Would you really want that in the
I,
world?
no, I don't. I don't want any of that.
Man,
Hmm.
relentless lies. I mean,
Hmm. Hmm.
The most honest person I know, Tom. I don't think my clone would be dishonest in the
yeah,
least.
I agree with you, Stoba.
Thanks. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
And for what it's worth, I don't think you're a monster.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
dirty lie right there. Um,
You got a big heart.
I, I,
You
I,
should see a doctor about it.
they.
I hear a murmur.
I'll be real with you. They did look at my heart whenever like they were going through everything with me.
How's it holding up, man? How's the ticker?
It's really good. It's.
Nice.
She said that there's this one vessel, not vessel. I forget what it's called. I'll say tube, just because I can't think of it. That normally you can only see in children, but it was visible on mine. Um,
So you got like extra valves and shit.
yeah.
Something.
What'd you say?
Artery or valve or vein or
Wait, but I think it was about. Yeah, I think what still was said.
You got a little extra, man. You got a little extra heart.
I don't think it's extra. She said that normally you as you grow up, your body shifts and you just can't see it. It gets pushed around, but it was visible on mine. She said it was just rare, but
Oh, cool.
still the heart was good. Um, it's just interesting.
I got extra nerves in my tailbone.
What does it hurt, like hurt extra when you fall on your butt?
I did break my tailbone once. It hurt a lot.
Is that what caused it?
Nah, I'd say like 25% of people have it. It's just a weird congenital thing. No side effects at all. But when you have a bone scan, it can look like cancer, so it kind of scares them.
Oh shit, yeah.
So that was a fun time.
They scanned your butts. Now your butt's immortal and live
Yeah,
forever.
they did. They did. I had to go through a lot for that one.
Uh,
Um, what about you, Abe? Would you have a copy of yourself made?
no, I mean, my whole thing is I'm just sticking around because of some weird moral or ethical thing of an honest exit. If everyone else is stuck here, I'm not gonna look for the exit, right? So why the fuck would I want more? Like who wants more to exist even more? Like we're trying to end this shit, man. We're trying to finish this joint, stomp it out, and go about our business. Why would you want to stick
I
around
want to
here?
go to the next level, man. I don't want to keep replaying the same level on a harder difficulty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would it be making it an easier difficulty though? I mean, if you're in a world that you have no expiration date.
Yeah,
That's
and also
horrible.
you could just play Dark Souls for like 100 hours a day every day until you die.
Yeah, you know, at some point you
Oh,
run insane.
did you guys see the people that get their cloud to 99 like in absurd areas? Like there's a guy that took the starting Final Fantasy VII party and before the first Mako reactor
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah, like, got him to all 99. And then there was a guy that saw that and did EX Soldier 99. Like literally before the first save point when you haven't even named Cloud yet.
Wow. That must take literally years.
Yes, it did. It did.
Why?
And they were
Why?
live streamed it and all that
How about
for
you
years.
just do it with the Game Shark or something? How about you just cheat and see what it's
It's gotta
like?
be legit. It's gotta be legit, man.
No, it really does.
Mhm.
Yeah, I never understood that mentality or that. I never, like, okay, time to enjoy the game. And then your save gets corrupted.
Oh man, that would suck.
That actually happened.
Oh, that's fucking rough, man.
Oh jeez, back it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
the guy that did level 99 EX Soldier. Apparently, there was some like achievement bug or something because he got to level 99, but because he hadn't shut down the game for years, he hadn't shut down the computer for years. It disconnected to whatever
mm-hmm.
online server, and so when he hit 99, it crashed on him.
Oh no.
He was gonna he was
Dang.
gonna he was gonna do a full 100% playthrough of the game after he did that. He's-
Time
that
to walk
sucks.
away.
No, he did. I think he walked away. Hey, but no one can take that away from him.
It's true. I mean, he did it. He just couldn't finish the job.
You know, the most scared I was is when I was a teenager and I got a PlayStation 2 with Metal Gear Solid 2 on it. The coolest game I'd ever seen in my life. I didn't have um a, a memory card for save data, so I just had to leave my system running for 3 days while I played my way through it.
Hmm.
And I was so terrified of the game crashing or losing power or something. But it did. It didn't. I was able to beat the entire game all the way through without saving.
I tried doing that before, and I never could. I never could. I think the farthest I would get would be like 24 hours in, and I'd be like, I have to turn this PlayStation off. It's getting hot.
Yeah, I was definitely worried about that.
I later found out my PlayStation, um, the lens went out, and I swapped it out with a CD player one, and it worked just fine. But I later found out that that model of PlayStation was known to, if it were used for extended hours of time, it would overheat, distorting the lens on the laser.
Oh, that's a cool bug.
Yeah. I mean, it still took. I played it for years, but and then when I swapped out the lens, I was able to keep playing it. But it was interesting to find that out years later.